Yo, what it do? It's your boy Weezer. Welcome back to KFKulture's YouTube channel, and this is Fixing the MK1, aka the Learning Channel. Side note, Wella is gonna explain what we are going to do today. I'm also in a specific video. I'm gonna try to make it more long form instead of like a short form 10-minute video. I wanna have the feel of where, like how it actually goes down when you busy like fixing a car, because it's never just like quick. I wanna have that feel how it is actually when we busy fixing the car, working on the car. So yeah, once again, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, notification button, and also comment down below and what you thought of today's video, because your comments will help us and potentially help someone else. So let's get in today's video. So we're back.
Hey.
And where are you again?
It is he. It's Wes in the building.
And you, Mr. Purple.
Where's my lady?
Today we are putting on the gaskets. Fan belt, timing belt, cam belt, rear main seal, gearbox, and we're gonna drop the motor.
Damn.
The agenda for today.
Damn, all in one. Yo, looks like it's scraped, but I didn't even go low.
Hi, they both must come to the speed bump. The other car was gloomy, the level is he was speed bumps in footers.
And we do have a full gasket set. We have the fan belt, and then the timing belt is here, gearbox oil, and Victor Rines. What's the first process now that you?
First we just strip in the sump so we can check what it looks like on the inside. Check the gasket out, because that gasket we didn't check last time.
Yeah.
And we've got the gasket for it now, so we're gonna make sure that we put that on. Then we will tackle the rear main seal and most probably put on the Tappet cover gasket as well. And then we will proceed to put the gearbox on, and then we move the whole motor to the engine bay, drop it in, and then we will slowly systematically start putting everything together. Belts, check the timing, check the spark plugs.
How many motors have you done before? From memory now, like you can remember.
Oh, I don't, to be honest with you. I did another Mark 1 earlier today. I can't even remember what I did on that Mark 1. So.
Oh. But roughly.
If I had to guesstimate, in my lifetime, it's not that much, but I think about 50. 50 would be a good figure. That's not including my own cars as well.
Yeah. How's it going there, Ezra? You? Is that all that jumping working?
Nah, ik moet je met spelen zien.
What's that? Oh yeah, what should people keep in mind when they're taking off a sump? Because that's how it looks in the inside. What the heck is that?
Debris.
So is it like foil?
This is not good. Long term, short term, medium term is not good. You have a stuff over here in your pickup that would have blocked it from going in and running through the rest of the motor, but this was a perfect opportunity to clean it up, and that's the reason why we even taking
Oh,
this
there
off
is
in
a
the first
soft
place.
vibe there. Yeah. Oh, so it cleaned most of it basically.
Yeah. But you don't actually have a gasket sealer on.
Oh, is there nothing?
They use that sealer, which is effective because it doesn't leak. But every single time you take the oil pan off, you need to reapply.
Oh.
Some people don't like the gasket.
So basically, what are you looking for while you're examining it? What do you look at? Oh.
It's an opportunity to check out the oil pump, just to see if the sieve in here is a bit dirty. We can also check out the oil pan. You can see if there's any debris, and it's another opportunity to clean that out as well. Here you can see the silicone. We will remove all of this and then use the new gasket that we got. You can check your con rods, see if there's any play on the bearings.
Con rods is what again? This is the learning channel, so
You're asking me good questions right now. The con rods is
the easiest way to explain it.
it's the guy that's connected to the crankshaft. The crankshaft is this guy over here. So he runs right through the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4 pistons. This is the bearing caps. If I'm correct, this is small and this is the big end. This is the main bearings and this is the con rod bearings. The con rod is the shaft that sits on the inside of the piston sleeve, if I'm saying it correctly right now. This is the learning channel, people. Please don't kill me in the comment section.
Does it look still alright inside though?
Relatively. It looks like the oil was burning a little bit.
Oh.
In fact, it looked like it was burning a lot, but we don't know where and what stage it was happening. As you can see here, this is also extremely burnt out. So we're cleaning out everything as far as possible to make sure that we just want to clean it. Bottom line.
Okay, so Ezra is busy taking off all the what gasket or sealer or whatever there was, everything that's not supposed to, he's off now. He's gonna be off. Wait, what are we doing now?
I think that's what kids leave.
Must strip it completely.
Cleaning.
We're removing all the...
So the excess gasket sealer.
There we go. All the Victorines.
Damn, I had my moment here.
5 minutes of fame.
First put the gasket sealer on and then the gasket, or is it? Yeah, or is it first the gasket then the sealer?
Just the gasket.
Just the gasket.
Supposed to do his job, my bro.
Okay. So you don't still have to put on Victorines?
You can for extra security, but then each and every single time you take it off, you're gonna have to strip off all the Victorines from it and then put the gasket back again, put the new Victorines on it, which is not an issue.
Yeah.
But for today and rain weather purposes, we want to make sure that we get as much done as possible. But we're pretty sure that it won't leak. Brand new sump. Yeah, that is so. We're cleaning off the sump in extreme detail to make sure that once we put the new gasket, place the new gasket on, if there is any oil leaks, we know exactly where it's coming from, and we don't like to eat out of dirty plates. So we make sure he's clean as Bob. So
Any other tip they need to know? Especially the sump, is there anything?
Yeah, I guess the tip that most people will probably have is apply the Victorines to it to make sure that it doesn't leak. We can do it in this case, we are gonna do it in this case. But most important, just make sure that the sump is clean. Clean. No debris. You don't want debris. And I'm not giving this because it's tips and tricks and nicks. I'm giving this because this is how I want the engine to be.
Yeah. From your professional.
No, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Rear mainsail, new one. Here we go.
Oh, it's deeply. Really move like okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I see rear mainsail also.
just do it.
Oh, yeah.
So she said. Please explain the process,
Like done
Mr. Victor Ryan.
We are just applying some Victorines as thin as possible. Well, not necessarily thin as possible, as even as possible. We don't go on the holes because when you put the bolts in, then it's just going to
Ooze out.
yeah, and it's not gonna make it seal
So
properly.
she said.
We want to make sure that it seals evenly.
Also, other thing, is there anything they should know when they're doing this procedure?
Even Steven, because we wanted to lay nice and flush. If it's too thick, then it's off balance on certain places, and you don't want the oil to leak. That's what we were trying to prevent. So, if you have an applicator, use the applicator, and we just make sure we draw a nice, even line.
Still alright there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm good like bro. I'm good.
Yo, that sump looks clean though.
That's why mama just check if everything is even and whatnot. Hey, again, I can't see the way demand, but the move it. Demand is a power. Take a plot back, I move. I can see demand can man daga mix. In place tayo na punta so. As sila power so. Comment it out on.
We're looking for Bob.
Yeah.
When putting on the sump, anything for that matter, in order to get your cover, whatever cover it might be, nice and flush, try and do it crisscross so that it can sit evenly, as opposed to doing one corner, then it's going to be tight that side and loosen this end, and then you go to this side, in order for it to dry nicely as well. First enter in all your bolts and then systematically work it together against your thing so that it can dry together, so that there's no oil that's going to leak out.
Okay.
We gaan die 4 corners vast nog.
Ja, die kant van die 4 hoeken.
Meneer Stuyf was al maken door.
Nee. Internet is de alles. Ik zie dat nog voor die channel.
Ik ken onze mensen luisteren maar ze altijd.
Is there at some point you need to change your sump? Only when it's broken or when it's rusted? Or?
Yeah, I would say when it's broken. Depending on what car you have, if it's a standard car, I guess there's not really much need for it. But if
But your
it's high
stance, man.
performance, no, not necessarily high performance, then your oil pan is very important. In fact, it's always important. But if you are hurting your sump, nee, brother, kry jy suspension en laat die kar op die plek. I'm just kidding. Some guys are gonna hate me for that.
How can you say that?
People. Ze willen mensen zijn feelings hier maken.
Would you do project or?
But I do project cars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Je zou nou bisa van een project kan maken hoor.
Nah, but like
Op je learning channel.
on the learning channel.
Ja bro.
But specifically, like, what cars do you love besides Opel?
German, any German.
Any oh yeah, you said yeah, any German, yeah.
Yeah. Any German.
Any German.
Any
So you're not
German.
picky on.
If I Japan, this is a secret. This is a.
You heard it first.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
The only time I would Honda, if I would carry it,
Oh,
definitely, and it must be a CRX, as light as possible. It's the only time. But furthermore, Ballards, near donkey.
No offense,
Yeah.
Just opinion, feel free bro.
Comment down below, tell me, are you gonna take my duck? It's okay.
Okay. For offensive.
Yeah. That's something also that's like extremely weird in Cape Town.
As man net personal opinions and whatnot.
Yeah, so many personal opinions, guys. I wanna tell you
Die
what
man uitvloeg hier in die comment section.
they have in the engine. It's so confidential. It's
why
I'm a
secret?
bit worried.
Why keep the secrecy?
It's Cape Town stock. It's Cape Town stock.
Rijden we met de toy met de German motor.
Oh yeah. What do you feel? What do you feel about like? What do you feel about if brands wear other car brands like rims?
That's
Yeah.
a touchy subject. That's a real touchy subject.
Gimana wapa mensen spijt dat ik okay.
I mean, I've seen a few guys pull it off and it looked good, but I don't know.
Personally, would you do it?
I won't. I can't. Are you honest? Yeah, we're gonna kill us for making this motor lay on the floor like this, but this is a learning channel. We don't have jack stands, and engine stands, so we,
Engine cranes and stuff. Yeah, we don't have.
This is a MacGyver. We use what we got.
Us. That's the learning channel.
For some other reason, when you clean your engine, it's just, if you look after your car's gonna look after you.
Yeah.
It feels so much better. It's lighter. It's all in the mind, but it's lighter. 5 kilowatts more. But yeah, it makes a hell of a difference.
So you say, Ezra, your arms are big because of the working with the range.
Not follow the channel.
Follow the channel too.
Hoor kom ik hier, word ik gezegd. Kijk hier, jong breek hier op internet, zijn armen zo groot, ik kom maarlijk.
What are we gonna do now, Ezra?
Now we're gonna put on the Tappet cover gasket.
Die man.
En ik kan niet weer zien.
Nah, we got that.
Ja, ze weet wat ik nog eens hier, rewind. 10 seconds back.
The value that is subscribe, like, share with your friends.
Comment down below. Oh yeah, other question. How often should you clean your engine? From your professional point of view.
If you see oil on your motor, clean it off. Just so that you can figure out where it's coming from. But furthermore, there's not a standard
procedure.
Yeah, it's not a standard procedure. If you're a stance mannequin and you want to make sure that your engine is forever clean, you can do that. But oil is most important. We don't want no oil. No debris.
Anything they need to know?
Same rule applies at the top that applies at the bottom. When you put in your bolts, make sure it's crisscross. Apply your gasket sealer evenly. Yeah, always make sure it's clean.
And this is for the oil not to spill everywhere. Yeah. Okay,
It's
cool.
like a splash tray business.
Okay. Is that like a sieve that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a breather pipe that goes onto this one.
Yeah.
From the carburetor on the airbox.
Yeah.
And it fits in here.
Oh yeah, I have another question. I like asking questions. Or because it's the podcast, I like asking questions. The nicest engine you worked on?
I think it's the BWA. Could be speaking under correction. BWA. It's the Audi 2 liter. I think it's the same one that's in the Mach 5. The TFSI. I'm not sure how similar that is to the GTI one, but I think most of the stuff is the same. Yeah, expensive, but yeah, it was the most exciting one. Everything that is standard on the Mach 1 has an extra pump on that one. So when you have one thermostat, there you have 3-4 thermostats. I could speak under correction, it might only be 2, but that's what I'm saying.
It's more than one.
Yeah, it's more than one.
And you prefer carburetor or fuel injection? I don't think I had this on camera when I said it.
Carburetor.
Because it's easier to work on, user friendly, if I can put it like that.
When you pull over on the side of the road, you don't need a diagnostic tool, you just kick the tire and you know.
And what Wesley is doing now is just cleaning more of the gasket sealer off For those who are wondering why he has a menorah
It's
plate.
not actually gasket sealer. This
What's
is oil that was burnt onto the top.
Okay, I speak under correction.
So it
But this
was-
is the learning channel, so I can speak a lot of times under correction. So this burnt oil.
Yeah.
What? Burnt oil goes from the heat, correct?
Yeah, the heat of the engine, but the reason why the oil is here is because there was no sealer here.
Oh, so there wasn't any sealer.
There was the sealant that they used, but there was no gasket here, is what I mean.
Oh,
There's no gasket here.
Die man het zo naar Gaskets Rear.
Ja, boe in onder. Hulle het net die Victorines opgesit.
damn, bro.
Ja, dat vat ons gat van die leven.
And with this shaft,
Camshaft.
yeah, and it still looks fine.
This is very straightforward. You'll be able to see if there's something wrong with it. And you would have noticed it on your idle as well. Would have probably been
Was it irregular idling? Or?
not necessarily like
We were
that.
hearing noise,
You would have-
basically.
You would have heard something, yeah.
Oh,
If I'm correct. If I'm correct.
this is the learning channel.
Yeah.
So,
So please, roast me.
Victorines. How would you do a Victorines advert?
Oh, dat denk ik voor
Jo.
comedy center.
Victorines, the shit that works.
Die van Victor zelfs maak advertenties.
Soek hulle kom.
Weet je, wat gebeurt als we die goed die in gaan nemen?
Alright, ik zal hem uitkwijt.
That is a good question. What would happen if you let gasket sealer?
The debris is gonna go into the engine. It's gonna go through the whole system. Hopefully your oil sift will catch it in the sump if it goes that far down. You just don't want it there, man. It's gonna cause havoc. It's not supposed to be there, so I mean, there's gonna have to be a huge amount of it in order for it to cause nonsense.
Mm.
But yeah.
No amount is better than any amount. For those case specifically, was one not there.
Is there any specific reason the block is black, but the top or the head?
I think in this case the block was sprayed, potentially. I don't know if there was a time that they brought out the blocks in a different color. But so far as what I know, I haven't actually seen one like this before. I have seen it, but I know it's because they sprayed it. And I think you can see here, this is a clear indicator that they definitely sprayed it. That's supposed to be the original color. And you can see this is a gloss on it.
Because the thing is, I've seen this on. The reason I'm asking, because I saw a lot of, from what I've seen like the block is black.
I've only seen it on a boat before.
Only on the boat.
Yeah. So if it is, then someone must have sprayed it at some point in time. If there is something else, then please tell us in the comment section below. If you technically do find a black block.
Stuur een foto, we zien ons in de
Yeah.
And this is how the gasket should actually be, not so
Yeah.
like the other one.
Not hard as a rock.
So she said,
Small little- Small little flexibility.
when do you change your gaskets? Like, is there like certain kilometers?
There probably is. I don't know what it is exactly.
Or basically change it if you see there's a problem or what?
Yeah, I would just change it. If you by any chance go into the engine and you need to remove the tappet cover gasket, or you pause by, check the quality of the gasket. If it's necessary, change the gasket. If you have a cheapo, Mark 1, old school cars, Opels, just have the gaskets always handy, because the day that you change it is the day that you, or the day that you repair anything on your car, you gonna change your gasket. That's a perfect opportunity. Else you're gonna have to go gaining at a later stage. Wanna make work a bit lighter for yourself. Yeah, again, this is all. It's not professional tips or anything. It's just a personal preference.
Because it's the learning channel.
Yeah.
You basically say, Wesley, that you should always have engine cleaner, basically.
Hij maakt alles gewoon. Ik ga van jou was een engine cleaner. En zij smaakt onze 2 dagen die Victor schiet. Engine cleaner gaat weg.
En een beetje sump pump hier.
Yeah, bro.
Yo.
For his crop. Personal preference is not a must. Some people can get around it. They can work around it, and I can also work around it.
But if you have if you want to have a clean motor, you
Yeah.
obviously keep it.
I would have done this to my own one, and that's why I'm doing it to this one. I know when the motor is backing the car, you don't get to these crevices. That's why I'm abusing the opportunity to clean it here, because it's difficult to get to this part of it. So clean it now, and when the motor is in, we never come here again until
Unless there's a love katsu.
until we put the 20 valve.
What should people remember when doing a rear
Do's
main
and don'ts.
seal? Yeah, the do's and don'ts. Yeah, wise words. Do's and don'ts.
Haal die plastic af.
Just be cautious when you're putting it on, because this seal has a tendency of breaking over here. So very gently put it back on.
I read also they say you must put oil on before you put it
Yeah,
on.
for lubrication.
Yeah.
If I don't know, you will miss the scene as a line.
Or you want to measure.
Want to see the line up like it.
I do some reading when I get a chance.
I do no reading. That's why this channel is here. For people like me who don't like reading, we watch and learn.
As you say, look at the scene.
Yeah.
The man say, my, do niet move. Ik dacht dat misschien die ding moet eerst aangezet het voor ze dingen zijn aangezet. Was het die sump onder. It's the learning channel. Als je nou geleerd die sump nog meer aankomt, gaat die rear main opzet en dan weer put the sump again on.
You heard it there, guys.
So we first put on the rear main seal before you put on your sump ones.
It's the learning channel. Now you know.
As you can see over here on the old one, the lip over here is bent, and it's quite soft from all the heat and wear and tear over the years.
En dan al die dice.
Ja,
Hij maar was op dat.
en die sump wat zo laag is in die pad.
Ja. Van stil.
Over there you can see.
Your
That's
girl must stones.
Ja. En nou is die sandstukken.
so make sure when you put it on that you don't damage this at all. I'm pretty sure you saw it on that other YouTube channel as well. What's that guy's name? Shout out to that man over that week there in the southern suburbs. The guy that did the 2-liter 8-valve conversion.
We're talking about that other man, Jamie. Talking about that man.
There we go. The man with the maroon car.
Oh.
Je wordt niet zeker of zij van die kar praat is. Hoe maar met.
Ga like and follow that man's YouTube channel.
Is that arms, man? Maybe I must put an effect there. And we have the clutch kit. Fresh pressure plate. Does that satisfy your cleaning needs?
Yes. Very much so. We could have surgical gloves here in this business. Whew, we would have had it, but it's backyard performance.
Okay, and that's the new clutch. I can't remember what this is called again.
Is a Russian roulette guns. So also bullets.
Oh, and here's the guide as well. That's the old one. That's the new one. Fresh. Yo, but you can see this one is worn. Fresh boy. Old one, new one. What should people remember? Do's and don'ts.
So that terug hoe jy dit kry het.
Wait, wasn't that other thing supposed to go there? What is this thing called? Engine shield, what?
Some trade.
Some engine tray. Comment down below what this thing is again, because this is the learning channel. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We didn't get as far as we wanted to get, but we will continue, and I'm excited how it's going so far. Once again, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below what you thought of today's video. It will help us a lot, help someone else, I'm sure. Thank you to everyone that watched. See you guys in the next video.